Welcome back. In the previous task, we learned about the Power Query Editor, and in this task, we will learn how to merge and append queries. Now, connecting to another data by going to the Get Data tab. Then I'll select Excel. I'm going to be working with another Excel data, which is the product table. I'll select the product table and open. So it opens up this dialog box. I'll simply select the sheet, then I click on Transform Data. And it takes us to the Power Query Editor. You can see the Merge and Append Queries button in the Home tab. So clicking on the Home tab, I'm already on the Home tab. I'll head over to Combine. And you can see the Merge and Append Queries. Okay, so clicking on the Merge Query, you can select two tables and matching column or common column. Now, merging adds columns and makes the table wider, while appending adds rows and makes the table longer. But it's better to define relationships between tables within a data model by keeping them separate than merging or appending tables. To merge, you select the table, you go to the Home tab, select Merge. Now, there are two different ways to merge. You can simply merge queries or you merge as new. Going with the first option, it will keep the exact queries that I have. Instead, it will add the merged columns to the existing table. The option of merging as new will produce a new merged table containing the merged results while maintaining the original table. So I'll go with the first option. Clicking on the first option, it opens up this dialog box with the selected table showing here. And it's saying select a table and matching columns to create a merged table. I'll select the table to be merged from this drop down arrow here. So I'm going to select the returns table. Okay. Now the next thing I'll do is to select a column that matches. So in this case, I have the product key in this table and I have the product key here. So that's the matching column. So I'll simply select this and also select the product key here. All right. Now the next thing is this particular mark here is saying the selection matches. Okay, don't worry about this join. Okay, so I'll just click on OK. Now you can see it creates a new column. The next thing I'll do is to change it to the actual columns that I want by clicking this button here and selecting the column. By default, it selects all the columns. I don't want all the columns, so I'll simply deselect and select the columns that I want. So the columns that I want are the return quantity, the product key, and the return date. Then I click OK. And as you can see, it has added the columns to the table. So I have the product key, I have the return quantity, and then I have the return date. Let's quickly look at how to append queries. I'm going to be grabbing some data. So I'll click on New Source to grab some data. Click on Excel. Then in this case, I'm going to be working with the sales table. So I'll click on 2018 first to add to the query editor. Okay. And then selecting and clicking OK to add it to the query editor. Now I'll do the same thing for the next data. I'll click on New Source, Excel. And in this case, I'm going to be grabbing that of 2019. Click Open. And then it opens up this box. I'll simply select and click OK to add to the query editor. All right, now to append the tables, that of 2018 and 2019, it follows the same process as merging. So you simply select the table, okay, then head over to Combine, Append. Now under Append, just like the merge, we have two options. You can append queries or you can append as new. So let's go with the second option. So I'll click on Append as new. And it should open a dialog box asking if you want to append two tables or three or more tables. So I just want to append two tables. Okay, so I'll stick with the first option of two tables. And then this first table is that of 2018. I'll simply select the second table, which is 2019. Then I click OK. As you can see, it creates a new table and calls it Append 1 by default. Okay, so I'll simply rename this table to Flourish Cells 2018-2019. Flourish Cells 2018-2019. Then lock it by hitting the Enter key. So that is how you append and merge queries in Power BI. So in this task, we'll learn how to merge and append queries or tables. In the next task, we will learn pivoting and unpivoting columns.